I am not ready to die a little more today. My nails are polished a bright aquamarine. My skin smells like the ocean. In my hair, I'm wearing the flowers he left on my doorstep. Tiger's eye and turquoise are wrapped around my wrists. Do I look like I'm attempting an early death? My headphones sound like Sade. I wish these new girls would get off their knees and transform a room with some subtle power and grace. Sade doesn't really dance, poet, and that is the point. When did it become okay to die in this country on our knees? The Walking Dead, a 24-hour day spa, they parade in groups. Hell, I need a massage too, but at what price? I gotta stand behind mediocre bars just cause the kids rock to it. I've yet to hear an MC destroy the alphabet more gangster than Intozaki, so I ain't ready to die today. Won't participate in the spirit massacre of our children. My throat was on fire, my pen is high. Intozaki is dead, Intozaki will never die. I'm more alive at 47 than most of these wannabe Euro inside-out millennials. I've graduated from digital slavery masterclass. I read books without screens. I have sex with men my age or not whenever I feel like it. I love my hair, my breasts. I'm clear my power is between my ears, inside my chest. Black girl magic doesn't grow between our legs. This is the mythology of men. How much to get off your knees, sis? This pen is a knife stabbing out the hearts of dead trees. These trees already did anyway. A walking dead urban forest. We are surrounded. So I continue to climb, to write, because I ain't ready to die today or tomorrow. I'm going to keep living inside poems you didn't know were left for you. If you would just get off the floor, you could see all these poems, all this royalty, all this world they attempt to kill you with is really your universe to inherit, to change, to rebuild. Get off your knees. Stop crawling for them. Stand up, queen. Latifah, Light, Lauren, Missy Elliott, Left Eye, Bahamadia, Rod Digger, Roxanne, Rhapsody, K. Valentine, Mama Soul. Microphones are not stripper poles. Sonia, Audrey, Maya, Intozaki, Jane, Lucille, Nikki, Tony, Yasha, Stacey Ann, Akira, Mahogany, Elizabeth, Lisa, Michelle, me, us. We need you to stop dying, stop dying, stop dying, to be less than who you were destined to be. We need you to outlive death in all its forms. Live, 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 so patriarchy can finally die.
Welcome everybody back from the stage from that moving performance by Jessica Care Moore, our own Detroit Promise.
Thank you. Thank you, Story. It felt good.
So your poem, the first poem that you did, what is the title of it?
I'm not ready to die today.
Yes.
I wrote that for Intozaki. I wrote that for all of us, you know. I wrote it really for young writers and young artists, women, young girls in particular, right? Who, once you get, this industry is a vicious one, right? And it's very sexist and very interesting, depending on how you look and how you're treated, right? The expectation of that when you show up on stage. And so in my head, I'm never performing for people. It's always an internal thing. What am I trying to do for myself in this moment? And who am I touching? But sometimes when we become more famous and well known, we get opportunities to be in front of larger audiences. And so deciding on what's the best thing for how to present yourself. And sometimes I think young girls or artists think that, I produce Black Women Rock, I'm Daughters of Betty, and yeah, we wear lots of sexy clothes, and it's a very provocative show, but it's also grounded in ownership, like self-ownership. And so sometimes I see artists, women in particular, I don't feel like they're in control of the decisions that are being made for not just what they're wearing, but the moves they're making, and like crawling on the floor and things like that, and just putting ourselves in these very subservient spaces. I'm just kind of tired of it.
Is there a journey to ownership? And I know that you can support young women by getting ahead of the game and saying, hey, but is there a natural, organic journey one must take?
Yeah, wow, it's so deep. Like years ago, Annie Lennox said something in an interview that was really profound. What she said was, well, I wish they wouldn't give it away so quickly. Like, we get it, you want to make money as an artist, but money can't be your motivation for art. When if I'm writing poems for money, I need to make money. I'm not inspired by money. Right. No matter how much money you give me, if you tell me, Jessica, I got like $1 billion and write this poem,
I can't just write it. I have to actually feel something. But owning your work is really important. Ownership all over all of it.
Yeah.
I say this as a girl and a woman.
Any last words?
Just thank you so much. I'm thankful to Audra Kabat for asking me to be a part of this segment. I'm a fan of her spirit and her music, and I adore you. So just thank you.